Hello, all. Today, we're going to take a look at what is Tuckman's ladder. This is a project resource management concept, and we're going to understand what is the strategy behind Tuckman's ladder and how it is followed in project management. So, this particular concept was named after Bruce Tuckman, who is a psychologist, and this is a model that focuses on the way in which the team works from the initial formation of the team throughout the completion of the project. Let us say you're trying to build a wall. You start with assembling a team, but as soon as you assemble a team, it doesn't mean the team is going to function in the most optimistic, perfect way. You have to make sure, as a project manager, that the team functions as a group towards a common goal. For you to achieve that, Tuckman's ladder helps you. Now, looking at the screen, you can understand there are five types of team development as part of Tuckman's ladder. The first one is forming, the second one, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. We'll take a look at one by one in this particular video. What is forming? As the name suggests, this is the phase when the team members are actually put together to form a team. This team can comprise of various members from a global community with a combinational skill set coming together to achieve something as a project. But once they come in, they're obviously not going to be well connected. So that is why the characters of the team members, which is written here, makes a lot of sense. The behavior is keeping the things simple and avoiding controversy. So a team member in this particular stage will be very conservative in their approach and will try to avoid controversy and perform the simple task that is being asked of them. There is a desire for acceptance and safety. That would be their primary concern because they don't know who to trust or who not to yet in that team. And that is why the third point makes a lot of sense. The team is dependent on the leader. Since the leader is the one who most probably put the team together, in a way, it becomes a mandate for them to trust the leader because they don't know the other members of the team yet. This is the forming stage. Here, the concentration is given to forming the team with varied skill set rather than concentrating on the goals and targets. The next stage is the storming stage. During this phase, the team begins to address the project work, technical work, and the project management decisions. So here is when the team actually gets started on understanding what the work is, what is expected out of them, and how they can achieve those targets and milestones. Here, the team members may not be necessarily collaborative or open to different ideas. And this is a place where it can easily become a counterproductive environment. And it is the role of a project manager to ensure that is not the situation that they arrive at. So, a project manager is expected to facilitate the team more during this particular stage of the team management. Here, the characteristics of the team is more around the team members raising their voices, conflicting opinions coming out, and each of them having their own thought process. But there is a good side to it as well. This is a position where you can identify potential leaders. The team members start to know the team and understand their roles and responsibilities better in this storming stage. That's charming. The next one is norming. This is the third phase in team building, and here the team members slowly start to understand the dynamics of the team and adjust their work habits and behaviors to support the team. So it's not always about the team members understanding what is expected of them in the team and understanding the dynamics of the team. It is also about how they react to those dynamics in the team. If I know my teammate would not be available after 6 p.m. in the evening, then it makes more sense for me to operate in a way that I do not reach a situation where I have to make him work after 6 p.m. That's the sort of an adjustment that I will try and do to accommodate the needs of the team and the work habits of the team. So, this is where the team members and the project manager becomes more reactionary to the dynamics of the team. Here, the characters of the team members is where you can find the sense of relief and less anxiety because people try and understand each other and know how to operate with each other. That's why there is a less sense of relief and less anxiety. So the emotional trust between the team members also tend to increase during this phase. The next phase is performing phase. Here, the teams start performing as a high performing unit. Here, the focus is more towards the goals and objectives. There is very little conflict and more group decision making because now the team has become more trusted and interdependent. They know what each of them bring to the table and they respect each other's skill set and make sure all of them are working together as a unit. And that is the reason why this stage is more task and goal oriented. And the issues coming in this particular stage is usually smoothly and effectively resolved because they know exactly who to reach out to what for purpose. There goes your performing stage. And the last one is the adjoining stage. This is nothing but how do you handle the closure of the project? So once the project is over, the team members are disengaged. The team is dismantled. Each members are put into different engagements, or maybe some of them stay for the support phase of the project. But then the team work comes to a closure, at least with respect to this particular project. The most important thing that a project manager has to remember and take care of during this particular phase is that this is the stage to recognize relentless efforts throughout the project. By this, what I mean to say is that try to award the person who's performed exceptionally in this project work. Try to recognize the person in a way that it shows that you have respected his work ethics and commitment during the entire project. This is what usually happens during the adjourning phase. So these are the stages of a team building activity in a project. And it starts from forming, storming, norming, all the way to performing and adjourning. You would expect your team to be ideally in the fourth stage, which is the performing stage, but no team achieves the fourth stage without going through the first three stages. So that is Tuckman's ladder for you. I'll soon see you guys with another concept from project management. Until that, happy learning.